Hello guys, SirGrindalot here, and as you may tell by my backpack, I now have all the emblems. At least the good ones, because there is a trash one. In case you didn't know and you're about to waste a million obolite, don't buy these. Torrents are a meme in this game, and dodge chance is basically non-existent, so adding 15% to something that basically doesn't exist is not very good. You can do the math on that, it doesn't work very well. I wasted a couple of random tier 5 rings. I infused them on each other. I upgraded the second one, the resulting one, to 40. Cost me a little bit of gold, but this is a very good item to have. Increases health, armor, magic resistance. Adds a lot of tankiness to my character, which is something that I really need. And I'm now using the Astral Sword. We want to use a good weapon now that we're farming slightly higher content. Basically, we're trying to transition from tier 6... from tier 5 to tier 6 stuff. And the best way to do so is to pray to the RNG gods and wait until we get the stuff that we need. I already have some. I dropped a tier 6 diamond headband last night, and in the bank I already have a tier 6 astral armor and a tier 6 Will of the Light King, so I could already be doing a few minor upgrades here and there, but let's see what the game gives us. Because remember that in order to infuse tier 6 items, you need basically 1 billion gold. And that's for one item. Especially if you want to do the 40 into 0 and then upgrade again thing. I'm currently doing it sort of. By sort of, I mean that for my tier 5 gear, I wanted to have it infused and upgrade a bit earlier. So not all of it is a 40 into 40. Some of it was like 0 and then upgraded to 40. Some of it was like upgraded to 10, 15 and then to 40. It's not a huge deal. Because what you're wasting is the... like if you infuse an armor into an armor and you not upgrade the first one to 40, what happens is the armor increased by a certain percentage will be lower. But all the other stats don't really carry over. So in your early mid-game equipment, it's not a deal breaker. But for your end game gear, yeah, you want to do 40-40, as long as you're infusing same kinds of equipment. Because if you're infusing a demon bone into an astral shield, you don't need to upgrade the demon bone to 40 first. So that's only cost half a million. Half a billion gold, actually. Hello, Magister. Not a very good luck yesterday in terms of golden keys. After the video that I uploaded, I didn't drop a single one, which was a bit underwhelming. But it's okay, we are not too worried about golden keys right now. Currently we want gold, we want to find tier 6 drops. I'm farming Reincarnation 15, Forgotten Real Dungeons quite easily, to be honest. Even before the emblem, I was doing them alright, just had to be a little bit careful. Now I've not had any near-death experience. And I think it's worth mentioning that replacing Grid with the Astral Sword more than doubled my damage, but I lost 50,000 hit points and a lot of armor, really a lot. So that emblem basically makes up for the loss in hit points and for the loss in armor. Basically, in terms of tankiness, we are at what we were a couple of days ago, but we deal double or more damage. So it's a good trade-off. It's a very good trade-off. Because without being able to deal this amount of damage, we would be going far slower, and that's not good. I don't like to go slow in this game, because this is a game that, if you have experience with other hack and slash games, let's say... which one do I like? Titan Quest? Titan Quest. Let's talk about Titan Quest for a moment. You don't farm random trash in Titan Quest. You can, but you tend to get the better loot from bosses. And of course, in Titan Quest there is a thing called monster infrequence, which is like if in Anima there was a drop that only zombies dropped, a special item that only zombies drop. That's a monster infrequent. Like you can get it only from a specific monster, but it's a rare drop. And in Titan Quest there are those, so it also makes sense to farm specific kinds of monsters. But all in all, you go for bosses. And Anima not so much. Bosses don't matter in terms of loot, so what you want to do is kill as many monsters as quickly as possible at the highest reincarnation level you can. There is some math to do, it's very basic. You could spend one day recording, for example, how many drops do I make? 1 hour. Legendary drops, of course. 1 hour farming, let's say, Forgotten Realms, Reincarnation 15. Then you spend 1 hour at the Magician's Tower, last floor, which is Reincarnation 14. In theory, you should get more drops from the Forgotten Realm dungeons. And not really in theory, like if you could one-shot every single mob in all areas, you would get more in Forgotten Realm dungeons. But what's your equipment level? Can you one-shot the monsters in the Forgotten Realm dungeons? Yes or no? If yes, Forgotten Realm dungeons are better. If no, that's a problem, because it means that you go way slower than the Magician's Tower. And then you also need to check how many tier 6 pieces of equipment can I make in 1 hour. And that's another thing that you can easily verify by yourself. And the reason why I spent a very long time on the Magician's Tower with my old mage is that once I could run the Magician's Tower as a walking simulator, meaning that Magic Orb could one-shot everything, and now all that I had to do was simply walk around and collect the loot, I was getting more drops there than from the Forgotten Realms. And that's a good thing to know. That's a very good thing to know. Because in Forgotten Realm dungeons, it's true that you get better loot and better gold. The problem is that you basically always need to backtrack. Monsters can be a bit harder. You may be at a stage in the game where you cannot reliably one-shot them. So if your main focus is gear, choosing between Forgotten Realm dungeons and a good place like the Magician's Tower is not super easy. And I don't think that it will be possible to make a chart for that. Because it depends on your gear. It really depends on your gear. Basically, if you're not one-shotting the monsters in the Magician's Tower, maybe go for slightly lower level keys. But if you can one-shot them with Magic Orbit in the Magician's Tower, things can be a bit difficult, and the best thing that you can do is one day that you have some time to play, spend a couple of hours in Forgotten Realms, couple of hours in Magician's Tower, and see how things go. Please do keep in mind variance. So don't run one Magician's Tower and one Forgotten Realm dungeon and base everything on that. The best thing to do would be to test it for a few days. And I did it for a very long time with my mage. RNG in this game can be brutal. You could run 5 Forgotten Realm dungeon keys, getting very few drops, and then you run, I don't know, a couple of Magician's Towers, and you find 2 mimics in each tower, and you get plenty of drops all around. So difficult to compare if the sample size is small. Try to invest a bit of time and find out what's better for you. If you're not playing mage, of course, this thing may not necessarily apply for you, because it's not very easy to do the walking simulator with other classes. You can sort of doing it with the warrior. I did it for a long time in the Magician's Tower. You just spin. You do charge, spin, charge, spin, charge, spin. You one-shot everything forever. It's a bit slower than mage, but It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I enjoy doing it. And what else happened to me yesterday here in Anima? Oh, well, I've been starting to upgrade the Australian wheel for a Magician's Sword recently, and now that I mention it, maybe I can purchase something. Nope. Yes, let's get some extra damage. We like extra damage. Not a huge increase, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Sometimes just a little bit of damage can make the difference between one-shotting monsters or needing 2 hits, or needing 2 hits instead of 3. So what looks like a very minor percentage of damage improvement may actually result in a huge time saving. We are 470, okay. I think I should be able to reach 500 with this character, but who knows. Damage-wise, we're doing okay. Basically, we have a couple of very weak rings, because the Dona set rings are really weak, but we want gold and we want drops, so I'm okay with them. Then we have only one Dragon Slayer bow. I wouldn't mind picking up another one on the road. Then we have to complete the Australian wheel. We really need a lot of essence points for that. And even for essence points, the Magician's Tower is pretty good, if you can clear it very quickly, because it's always full of champion monsters or elite monsters, I don't know how they're called. So you can make very good amounts of essence points in short amounts of time. It just depends on your gear. Not a huge fan of the size of this map. I've been clearing so many monsters already. And we're only at 35%, 34, wow. I'm still in the process of crafting topazes. I'm missing 2 here for the Will of the Light King. Like, missing them completely. And after that it will be a matter of saving up topazes for the divine ones. At the moment I believe I have all perfect ones on my equipment. I may have missed one here and there, but they should all be perfect ones. What did I drop? Tier 6? Nice! Second one. Nice. Second one in the bank. That's very good. I don't know the role, honestly. I will have to go to check on Discord later. You know what? I will check it at the end of this map, so that I can tell you. Because I also want to know, like, do I have some really good stuff, or is it just average? How much gold do I have? 800 million, so not even enough for a single piece of tier 6 stuff. So we don't worry about it right now, but later it... Is it another one? Oh no! Okay. If it's tier 5, I don't really care what it is. I really recycled all my tier 5 diamond headbands, because I will keep the one on my character right now, just in case I need to level up a warrior and an archer, and I will level them up as mages, just because I already have all the gear for it. So, once they reach... excuse me. Once we reach tier 5, Reincarnation 5, they will be enjoying some sweet loot. That doesn't look like a very good helmet. Not indeed. Let's go. There should be an opening here. Oh, a small one. Okay. No worries. I have no idea how long it will take me. Oh no, it's too far. I cannot reach it. How long it will take me for the tier 6 Astral Sword. Took me 2 days for the tier 5 one. I'm afraid the game will make me pay dearly for that RNG, but I don't worry about it too much. Like, I don't believe that the endgame DPS will be influenced too much by a tier 6 Astral Sword compared to tier 5, because what matters the most are the Australian wheels, specific for swords. Of course, tier 6 would be better, but I doubt it will matter that much. And if one day I start to struggle in terms of DPS, I could just start to raise the other 2 characters and look for more Dragon Slayer's bows and more Bananas of Yoshimo. I don't have any yet. I have, I believe, 2 or 3 pieces of a valid set, but I don't have any Banana of Yoshimo, so at the moment the... what is it called? The Devastating Blow build is very, very far from me. Tier 6 Amber. Yeah, Tier 6 Amber. Nice, nice. It will be a Cabalite. Very, very likely. Very likely. But, you know, we can wait. Because what happens if I find a Tier 6 Astral Sword, and while I'm waiting for a Demon Bone, I find another Tier 6 Astral Sword. Let's just infuse one of them with an Ember and stick with it. It's not a bad infusion. I would prefer Demon Bone, but it's alright. I will not do the Mana Bomb build, I'm sorry. I tried it on my main character, and no. Not. I will pass, thank you, I'm sorry. If you're a Mana Bomb fan, I'm afraid you will not find a lot of sympathy from me. But there's a lot of personal preference involved, so don't worry. You're not necessarily doing something wrong. Some people prefer things in different ways. Another huge map with zombies and dogs. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. But can't complain, we've been recording for 15 minutes and I really got a drop that I was really looking forward to find. At the moment the question for me is the chest. What do I do with the chest? Oh, I forgot to check the roll of a diamond headband. I will never forget. I will never remember to do it within this video, I'm sorry. Oh, and I don't even know the comments to look for it quickly. Oh, I'm almost tired there. So I don't want to leave you hanging for like 5 minutes while the boomer in me opens Discord and goes in the drops section and is like, what do I do? Help me, guys! Let's not do that. But who knows, maybe I will find it very quickly. There should be something like you type Astral Diamond Headman, help me please, and the Discord bot automatically knows what you're looking for. It doesn't work like that. There are extremely difficult commands like dot command. It's like, how am I supposed to remember any of that? Come on. Zombies? Only one. The other one was already dead. A dead zombie. What can I say about that? So what should I infuse first at tier 6 for the armor? I don't know. Because the helmet will definitely be a double diamond headband. The shield will definitely be a diamond headband with an astral shield. What about the chest though? Astral chest? I mean the astral armor or Will of the Light King? Because Will of the Light King adds a bit... well, you get the +2 to all skills, which is great. It's not only about DPS, because you have to keep in mind that when you do +2 to all skills for mage, you're getting a +2 to Divine Shield, Magic Shield. So that adds a bit of survivability. It's not a huge deal, but you know, it all adds up. And like in terms of tankiness, I feel like Will of the Light King should be a little bit better. In terms of damage, when I tested them Astral, on my main character, Astral Armor was better. Simply because it has so much intellect that it overcomes the +2 to all abilities. So, what should I do? I don't know. My wild guess is that since the Diamond Headband is so much worse than Dahiha in terms of survivability. I might prefer the Will of the Light King. Because compared to Dahiha, Diamond Headband adds a lot of damage. Really, really a lot. Like that +3 to multi-missile and +5% to intellect is insane. And at the same time, you are less tanky than infusing a Dahiha, but tankier than infusing a Demon Bone. Because infusing a Diamond Headband into a piece of armor, you get the armor multiplier. Is that another Ember? Today is Ember Day, okay. So you're actually improving your armor by quite a bit compared to the old Demon Mode infusion. And so there are some decisions there to be made. I believe that I will do Diamond Headband infused on everything. I mean, not on the jewels, because that will be a Dragon Bone, but in terms of armor I will throw a Diamond Headband on everything and pick the Will of the Light King as my first choice. Then if along the way I get more and more Diamond Headbands, I will be able to test the Indo armor, the Astral armor, so you know, can try a few more things. The Indo armor is definitely the weakest one, so it requires the rest of the gear to be much better. But you get more magic and gold fine, which is nice for farming. And also speed. I honestly have no idea if somewhere hidden in the algorithm of the game there is a build where you do something like helmet, a Diamond Headband infused with a Indo, chest, double Indo, shield, Astral Shield infused with the Indo, and after upgrading everything you are basically at cap speed and you don't need either, allowing you to use something with more damage, like Equilibrium, for example. Instead of an Aether infused with a Dragon's Lair bow, you get an Equilibrium infused with a Dragon's Lair bow. Who knows? Maybe. But that will require a lot of testing. Really a lot. It's all stuff that I'm saving in the bank. Like every time that I find a tier 6 piece of equipment that activates my almonds, or that I can definitely use on warrior and archer if I need to start raising them, I just throw it in the bank. Could be useful eventually. I'm a hoarder, that's why I have a lot of stuff on my main character. Not in real life. In real life, not so much. I tend to grow attached to things that I own, and I don't want to throw them away, especially if I have a good history with them. Like for me, throwing away things like camera lenses, well, not really throwing them away in that case, but selling. Like in my brain, the two things work very similarly, like selling something or throwing it away. Like I don't own it anymore. And if it's something with which I had good memories, it always feels a bit bad. Like all the pictures that you took using that lens or that camera, or the places where you went with a particular headphone or IEM and the music you listen to, it's always a bit difficult for me. I do it, so it's not that I live in what looks like a dumpster full of old stuff that has been there collecting rats' poop on them. No, I managed to sell stuff, but always feels a bit bad. And so here in the game, unless I really need space or Cabalite, I like to stack things in the bank, and I keep them there. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I dropped this one in a Forgotten Realm dungeon. It was nice. I had the plans for this. Of course, most of the time I recycle it. But I have so many spare things on my regular character. Things are like, maybe one day I will test it, or maybe one day I want to try that different thing. And so it's full of trash. Like the other day when I logged it to check my spare equipment to use for the new gear, I was a bit shocked by the amount of things that I kinda consider garbage, but that I'm saving. Ah, nice. Oh, let me check if I can quickly find the information I'm looking for. Okay, let's go to drops. Let's go to... Oh my god, I'm the ultimate boomer. Okay, after looking on Discord for what felt like 5 days, this thing, the intellectual is 75% of an astral, more or less, while the magical damage roll is exceptional, because the top roll is 4200 and here we got more than 4100, so that's actually a pretty good diamond headband. I don't remember the one I have in the bank. We will have a look at it later. Now I probably lost the flow. Oh, what do we have here? Another one. No, piece of trash. It would have been nice though. It would have been nice. I completely lost my train of thought because when I say that it took me forever, I'm not kidding. Like, I had to stop the video and then reconnect it. And like for the first 5-10 seconds I was talking. And then I kinda wanted to die, realizing how long he was taking me to find the thing. Then I realized, wait, what if instead of having to find the code for the diamond headband, I just type .diamond headband, and it worked. So I overcome my boomeriness. And hello fellow kids on Discord. How is it going? Oh my god. Really, my Discord meta is extremely weak. Extremely weak. We've been recording for how long? Let me check. Half an hour. So, still have about 20 minutes. Unless I decide to stop the video and then keep playing and keep recording and then have a single very, very long grinding session, which is an option. It is definitely an option. Today I completed my Christmas shopping. It's the 24th, today that I'm recording this. Don't need to go outside for the rest of the day, so my plan is to play AnimA for, I would say, a couple of hours, more or less. Then I will have to do some stuff at home, and then it will be time to enjoy the Christmas Eve dinner with my family. And after daughter goes to sleep, grind a bit more. Why not? Why not? Who knows, maybe there will be a Christmas miracle. But I keep dropping helmets with that skin today. What's going on? Tier 6. Diamond headband. Okay. I like this. I like everything that is happening. I mean, I'm now at 3. I need one more and then I can have all those that I need. And I can be a little bit picky about the rolls. What is this? Another one! Oh, only tier 5. Oh, it's the other piece of garbage. But that's pretty cool. Am I going to get another one by the end of this map? But it's basically 100% guaranteed. Only 3% left. But here, this is zombie. Diamond headband. No. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, it's over, guys. Our streak of helmet with that skin is over. Let's keep going. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. And none of my gear is perfect because, as I told you earlier, I don't have many 40 to 40 infusions, but going pretty smoothly to Reincarnation 15, which is a good place to start hunting for gear. The annoying thing is that half of your drops will be tier 5, which feels a bit like a waste, but it's a bit too early to grind harder areas for me. If I had the chance to play longer, it would make everything much easier. Not just because you play longer, you get more drops and all this sort of stuff, but also because playing longer hours, you make more essence points, and after you unlock all the wheels for the Astral Sword, you just become a god in these areas. The damage skyrockets very, very quickly, but it will take time that I don't necessarily have at the moment. But we're making progress. We're definitely making fast progress. Compared to my old character, I was not even close to this after 2 weeks. Now it's the 24th of December. I believe the season started on the 11th. Am I wrong? So it's basically a couple of weeks. And yeah, in a couple of weeks I was not here at all with the old character. But you know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. It's not even a matter of, oh well, I found an Astral Sword, yada yada. No, because I only started using it basically last night. It helps, but it's not like an ultimate game changer of Destiny. It's just a good thing to have. Gold situation, almost 900 million. So we're soon approaching the stage where we can fully upgrade one item, a tier 6 item. I don't remember if I have enough Kabalites, and I used all my Oboli purchasing chests. So that's a problem, but it's okay. I will need to do a little bit of Oboli farming anyway for Demon Fingers, so at 450,000 per arena, it's pretty fast, so I cannot complain too much about that. Basically, you run the arena 3 times, you get a guaranteed Demon Finger, and you can purchase a lot of the chests that cost 1,000, and you get plenty of Oboli there. No, not of Oboli, sorry, of Kabalites. Are we really making this video without a single golden key? Wow. Yeah, don't have a lot of space in the backpack, but still enough to go. Unfortunately, one of the main problems of replacing Grid with Astral Sword, I lost a couple thousand magic find. Feels bad, man. I was at 17,000 yesterday. Now we're back at 15,000. And now, in order to upgrade the topazes, well, we need 22, we need 27. I may have 1 or 2 of the crafted ones in the bank. I think when we do a trip to town, I will have a look at the bank to see how far I am from crafting another perfect topaz. Might be pretty close. After that, I will need to wait until topazes reach 54. Because in order to have the Divine Gem, you need 3 perfect gems, and each perfect gem requires 27 topazes. So, with 1 perfect gem in each slot of my character, in order to upgrade them, I need to wait for an extra 27 topazes times 2, so 54. It takes a little bit of time. It really takes a little bit of time. But it's okay, we will get there. There is no rush. Also worth noting that with my first character I crafted a lot of divine gems of different kinds just because I thought they might be helpful. And it turned out to be a huge waste, a huge waste. Because a divine topaz is 120 magic find and gold find. But a perfect topaz is 80. So, considering that you need the 3 perfect topazes for each divine topaz, would you rather have perfect topazes everywhere or 1/3 of that of divine topazes? The answer is you prefer to have perfect topazes on each piece of your equipment and slowly upgrade into divine ones. But I made a small mistake. So for quite some time I had like pieces of equipment with one divine topaz, one divine sapphire, one divine whatever. Not ideal. Wasted a lot of gold and a lot of time as well. Here monsters are starting to be a little tankier. I wonder if it had a large health multiplier. Where do weeds come from? I thought I cleared everything in this room. I've not seen the magic find bonus yet this session, right? Or did I miss it? Every time I find a shrine, I'm like, is this going to be a magic find? No. Experience. Thank you. Just what I needed. These are really tanky. What's going on? That one is basically immortal because it was right in front of me, dead, dodging all the missiles. I hope he died and all his family died along him. He was a zombie, so I don't think that I'm hurting his feelings too much. But you know, I really disrespected zombies standing in front of me and dodging everything I throw at them. I think there is a slight drop in FPS, which is weird. Oh no. For a brief moment I saw the yellow light, and I was like, magic fight? No. There's always a zombie coming around here at this crossroad. What's going on? Where do we even come from? What's this? I think that the next map with zombies I will skip it. I'm starting to get tired. I have a lot of keys in the bank, so it's not like I'm running out of them. And because of the amount of keys that I have and that I can use, I think I will start to just skip zombies and dogs, because my god, what a waste of time. Okay, let's see what we get now. At zombies and dogs I will skip it, I'm done with them. I'm like 40 minutes in. I'm actually 41 minutes in, including my boomer time in Discord. So if by the time I publish this video and I tell you I am at 41 minutes, but the video is actually 32 or whatever, that's how long I spent in the Discord trying to find the stats of an astral diamond headband. Hashtag SirGrindalot exposed. Pretty big map. So I believe this map, this session we have not seen yet. The Magic Find multiplier and a mimic. Interesting. Will this be the map that changes everything? Will this be the map where I actually die? I went very low in hit points there. How do we want it to close this video? I think the best way to close it would be to drop a tier 5 Dragon Slayer bow. I would highly appreciate that. Tier 6 would also be okay, I guess. Would be fine, I guess. Definitely some FPS issues. Definitely. Not sure why. Maybe I will have to restart the phone after this this grinding session, and later, hopefully after I restart it, the graphic performance will be a bit better. Oh my god, Emerald. Why are they even in the game? To use as gold when you transfer them to another character? Probably that's the answer, to be honest. They should do something like, I don't know, 10,000 dexterity or something, plus 1% critical damage, or 1,000 dexterity plus 1% critical damage. At least people would consider it. But as it is now, it's such a meme. How much do I have? 10,000. Why do I have so much? I don't even know what pieces of equipment increase dexterity. I mean, among those that I currently use. Okay, we still have 4 spaces. We should be fine. We should be fine. Wow, the drop rate multiplier is awful. Do we have something better? Oh, this one looks a lot better. Lower level though. Oh my god, drop rate multiplier of the gods in this map. This is it, guys. This is it. It's over. The search for good items is over. Didn't get anything yet, right? Yeah. But it's okay. We believe in this map. Right? Yes, look, oh my god! No! Is it a triple cabalite? Yes, triple cabalite. But it felt great. It felt great. The triple drop basically within 1 second was great. Come on, let's do it again. I know you can do it. Come on, map. I believe you. 1. Oh no. Oh no, the disappointment. But you know, oh my god, your weapon is broken. Okay, your weapon is broken is a bummer. And your backpack is full. Guys, we have a problem. Well, let's open the pet and we sell... No, we cannot... Yeah, we can sell this. No, I don't know. Well, this one we throw it to the rubbish. I believe the best we can equip is the Ember. Yep. We do this. Go Ember, carry me. Prove me wrong. I've always been a naysayer. That's not bad. Considering that it's not upgraded at all. The damage is reasonable. We don't even have any Astralium unlock for the dagger. Wait, is it actually better than the Astral Sword? Is it the final red pill? Ember is actually better than the Astral Sword. Ho ho ho! SirGrindalot self-checkmate live while recording. No, it's not even close. But at least I'm glad that I had a tier 6 Ember in the backpack. I can finish the map at a reasonable pace. There you go, another drop. Oh no, the bag is full. Is it something we may care about? Possibly. Okay. So first we get rid of the Magister. Then we need to do a little bit of selection process. Well, we definitely don't care about that. We might care about this. I need to leave something behind. Is there a trash key? This one is alright. This one is good. This one is not very good. This one is good. This one is trash, so this one goes. And now we go to town. First of all, to avoid any mistakes, we do this. Why? Oh, because it's broken. Of course. Okay. There you go. You're a Cabalite. I already had that one. I will double check the roll. It's worth keeping. It's a Cabalite. That's a Cabalite. That's a Cabalite. It's a Cabalite. Cabalites are good. I prefer when they're free, but they're still good. Okay, tier 6 Leonidas, we keep it for our little warrior eventually. Potentially. King's Band, yeah. Pendulum, nope. Let's go have a look at my Valad chest. Well, I don't care about dexterity. 1, 2, 4, 7 vitality. Very low vitality, so the one we have in the backpack is going to be recycled. How is this one? This one, the magical damage roll, the intellect one, not so good. This one is the best one I have so far. The other two are okay. The other two are okay. Definitely usable, like 100% usable. It's a very nice piece of equipment. I really, really like it. How many Cabalites do I have? 92. Can almost craft something, almost, but it's still a bit early. Let's check the keys. 1.7 drop rate. That one is bad. 1.7 drop rate and 1.6 gold. So this one is the best key I have. You know what? I will stop the recording here, but I will start it immediately. We will have an extra long farming session. Okay, the recording started right now. Okay, we're back in the grinding, and in theory, thanks to the magic of modern day editing, there shouldn't be any delay. But, you know, I'm probably going to fuck up something, and there would be some delay or some weird sound. Now, this map should have some great multiplier both for gold and drop rate, so we shall see. Currently, what time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so yeah, I can still play for quite a bit of time, actually. In a perfect world, I would make enough essence points to purchase something else, but in the real world, I'm very far from that. We are at a stage of the game that, considering the amount of time that I can dedicate to the game, I would be lucky to get one upgrade per day. Which means it will take me a bit of time. But that's okay. We're already farming good gear. 50% chances of farming tier 6 stuff is nothing to complain about after less than 2 weeks of the start of the season. I got a very good diamond headband, a decent one, an okay one. It's all good stuff for this character. The one with a very good roll, I think I may hold on to it for a bit. But who knows, maybe I will just use it as an infusion for this character and we shall see. Because of course my purpose is to have the best diamond headband saved up for the endgame gear of my regular mage. But I need to find many diamond headbands for that, so we shall see. That's a nice multiplier. That one is nice as well. Let's run them both. Because things we start to care about now are multipliers and zombies. Am I okay with a 1.7 multiplier in a zombie map? The answer is I don't know. but we're here. Let's clear it. Maybe with a 1.6, 1.7 multiplier outside of the arcane passage, it's still okay to clear zombies, but it's a close call. Both in terms of time management and mental sanity. I really hate doing this kind of map. The maps where you stare at the zombies crawl from the floor. Now that I think about it, since I had a very short break between the two clips, I should have restarted the phone. But I didn't think about it. Now that I think about it, it would have been a great idea, because I have a very short delay every time I press multi-missile. It's something that happened to me very often in a patch. Which one was it? Wow, I don't remember. Before the 2.3.6. The 2.3.6 made the things a bit better. But there was a patch, I believe the first one with the multiplayer, or maybe the early access of the multiplayer patch, that was a disaster for me. Like, my phone kept lagging every time I casted multi-missile, no matter how many times I restarted it. So I essentially opted out of the beta testing of the multiplayer and I just skipped it. I was just playing with the older regular patch that at least were giving me reasonably smooth performance. But luckily the 2.3.6 solved the problem for the most part. Today it's the first time in a while that I have that issue. Probably just randomly, you know, recording, playing, using the phone as a regular phone, and all this sort of stuff. Maybe he's a bit tired and demands a bit of rest. Oh, that was messy. Double key. Did we get anything interesting? Not really. Not really. Let's see, 1.3, 1.4, 1.6, oh, this one is nice. This one should have a lot of gold and a good drop rate multiplier, and basically the monsters are base level. They don't have any extra bonuses. Yeah, they melt very quickly. How much gold do we get on a 1.7 multiplier? 200, 330, good god. I do approve all of that. We need so much gold. Now we are at a stage in the game where I need, for each piece of gear, of armor, I need 1 billion, meaning I need 3 billions to upgrade helmet, chest and shield. 1 billion to upgrade the weapon once I find tier 6, so we're at 4 billions. Luckily my ring, the Edona set ring, which is the only one, oh my god, which is the only one I still need to craft, should cost less than half a billion, I think 400 million, something like that. And then we'll have to craft another, which will be another half a billion. So yeah, we need quite a bit of gold, but the good thing, good so to speak, is that we're missing most of the loot, so we're not in a rush to craft anything, because we need to find the stuff to craft first. Mimic, hello! Nah. It's okay. I like Mimic. Mimics. Gold, gems, a guaranteed drop. I really hope there was a Mimic boss in this game. It would be so nice. Like, how about there is a, I don't know, 5% chance that instead of a Magister, you find a special Mimic. It would be pretty nice. This key, I prefer this one. We need gold, but we need the drops first. So, 1.7 drop rate multiplier for me is ideal. Gold is okay, you know, just by grinding you make it in more than decent amounts. Yesterday I was way above 1 billion. I was at 1.5. Then after an arena run and purchasing obole, I had enough obole to upgrade all my equipment to 40. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I upgraded the random other ring to 40. And that cost me quite a bit, but it was worth it. It was 100% worth. Now with all the emblems, it's just a matter of getting better gear. Oh. Wait, why am I leaving so much gold behind me? Like, in my head I walk on top of that, but I actually didn't. So weird. I would really like to find a second Dragon Slayer bow. Now, the cool thing about having very good tier 5 equipment is that the reincarnations 1 to 4, you can do them extremely quickly with any secondary character, just by infusing, not really infusing, but by socketing your high-end gems into tier 1 and tier 2 equipment. Because the boost in stats is so massive that you just steamroll the game, you one-shot everything. So what's great about that is that once you encounter the first difficulty spike, around Reincarnation 5 or 6, you can transfer your equipment to your secondary character and you just breeze through the game. So it shouldn't take too long to start grinding with an archer, you know, for the second and third Dragon Slayer bow. But since I don't have any tier 6 equipment, apart from a diamond headband and a Will of the Light King, I think it's okay to stay like this on the mage for just a bit longer. Yeah, leveling up the archer and bringing it to higher reincarnation just to be able to find another Dragon Slayer bow is, I wouldn't say high on my priority list, but it's on the priority list. Because eventually you get to a point where, like, moving, like changing a piece of equipment from tier 5 to tier 6 is not as impactful as adding another Dragon Slayer bow in your gear. So, since I know for a fact that the Dragon Slayer bow is not a rare drop at all, and it doesn't take long for an archer to find a few, I think it's something that I need to consider maybe this week, maybe, or the following one. Now, of course, with the end of the year holidays and all this sort of stuff, I'm not sure how often I will be able to record gameplay, which is why this week I'm trying to do it every day. Because there may be a time right after Christmas or right after New Year that I may be missing for a few days, and people will be like, oh no, SirGrindalot really got the Chinese virus and died. But no. Like, the annoying thing about YouTube is that until you have a decent number of subscribers, you cannot make posts. So it's not that I can leave a post just to tell everyone, hey guys, I'm here, I'm going on a short holiday. In order to do so, I would have to make a video, like a 30 seconds video saying, guys, I'm going on a holiday, don't worry, I'm not bad. That sounds silly. It's not the kind of video that I would like to receive in my subs page. So maybe if in a few days I have the feeling that I may be gone for a bit of time, like 3-4 days or whatever, I will leave a note in the description of a video and hopefully people will not worry about it too much. Hopefully. Then maybe I will come back and on the Discord there will be memes of me in the grave with the press F to pay respect. Screenshot thingy. Who knows? Is there any secret? Oh, I'm very glad I went to check that way, because I was about to backtrack all the way, but here there seems like to be a nice opening. with a decent amount of monsters. Probably not enough to clear the map, but enough to reduce the amount of backtracking we'll have to do, and I approve. I approve all of this. Okay, the emerald, I leave it on the ground. I'm done with emeralds. I'm not going to waste half a second to go pick it up. I'm starting to think that this area will leave me at like 95%. 92. Oh, but... Oh, hello? What's here on the left? Have I been bamboozled? No, there is something. Is it going to be enough? I hope so. Oh my god, this is a single room. Should be enough though. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Pro tip. Something that I didn't do this time. When you enter a room, it's usually easy to tell, especially in the gardens map. There are some rooms that very often have chests. If you're around the end of a Forgotten Realm dungeons, and you enter one of those rooms, before clearing to 100% the dungeon, check the chests. Because if you clear the dungeon, any mimic will disappear. So, for example, if by killing these 2 skeletons that I just killed was at 100%, and here this chest was a mimic, it would have disappeared. So it's some, a very small thing, but it's worth keeping it in mind. This map in particular, I completely forgot to do it, but I usually try to have a look, especially here in the gardens, because I farmed the chest achievement here in the gardens, and I'm very, very familiar with the design of the map. I know which rooms may have a chest, which may not, which ones spawn 2 chests, and so on and so forth. So, if you get to be familiar with at least this map, there may be times that you can kill a mimic right before the end of a run, and you would otherwise miss it if you were not aware of this. Oh yeah, kissed by a golden fortune around the halfway point of a dungeon is nice. Because now there is a chance, not a big one, but a chance that the buff will carry over the next. No, there's no chance the buff will carry over the next map. What happened there, I'm not sure. There must have been some curse debuff or that sort of nonsense. It's the first time that I die in 2 days. Feels a bit bad, man. Feels a bit bad, man. Of course it happened right after the golden fortune buff. Of course. My god, what a slow map. But ooh! Oh my god. Please, don't be the Leander guard. Oh my god, I just realized there is a 50-50. Please don't be the Leander guard. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. I kinda want to stop playing for the rest of the day. Oh no. First at tier 6. Then it's the Astral Drop. And it's the Leander Guard instead of the Astral Shield. Oh my god. Hello guys, SirGrindalot here. I used to like anime. Now not so much. Yeah, I think that's the most heartbroken I've ever felt by a drop in Anima. Because, like, when I got my first Astral Sword, I knew it was an Astral Sword. But this one, like the 50-50 between the Astral Shield and the Lihandra's Guard, after it was an Astral drop at tier 6, really sapped me of the will to live. It's like, why? What are we doing? Oh my god. It's okay, I guess. You can enjoy the music, don't worry. Yeah, no, I will make this this session quicker than expected. I need to go get something to drink. Not get drunk, but I was feeling a bit thirsty because I already finished the cup of tea next to me. Now it's like I don't even have the will to keep going. So I think I will do. I will clear this one, then another dungeon, then I will be done for a while with Anima. Yeah. By for a while I don't mean days, but you know, sometimes you need a break. It's like when you play, I don't know, chess, and you lose a few matches in a row and you're completely tilted, just have a break. It's the same for me. In Anima, I mean. And like, Golden Key, enchantment is trash, Golden Key, enchantment is trash, Golden Key, enchantment is trash. After a while I'm like, oh, okay, how about I quit? And I go to tie the shoes, the shoelaces, and untie them as a way to spend my time. It sounds more productive. But I really wonder, how did I get killed my previous run? The previous dungeon, because I'm breezing through everything, and this is also fairly low level. What destroyed me there? I have no idea. It's not like I was surrounded by a million things. There was not a lot of stuff on the screen. I remember a couple of packs of champions, but that sounds manageable. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, hello. This one came from very far away. Oh, must have been a pack like this one. Because I saw my hit points go down way more than expected, so must have been something like along those lines. It's okay, it has to be expected. We still have not managed to break the 4 billion damage mark. I mean, I can break it if I get the shrine with the damage buff, but that doesn't really count. 60%. Yeah, at the end of the map I will have a break. Part of it is because I've been playing for more than 1 hour, and part of it for the Lihander piece of trash that completely destroyed me. Now I'm sure that the next time that I find that shield, it will be an astral shield, but tier 5. It's like written. It's a guarantee. And I will recycle it with hate. Like, what have you done to me? Game, you broke me. Which is fair, the game is broken in many ways. Another 5%. Well, 5% here is a pack of champions. Let's clear it. Essence points, yo. Oh, some gold. A golden key? Wow, so many dungeons without a golden key today. So many. Okay. Anyway. Oh, what's this? Astral armor? I believe the one that I have in the bank has a better roll. Meh. 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 Oh? Meh. Eh. And on this note, this is SirGrindalot checking out, wishing you all a happy grinding, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Take care.